Alright, what's up? We are watching One Gamer vs 10 Office Workers debate. Let's get straight into it. Let's go.
Today we'll be posing as professional gamers and debating against a group
So they're not actually real... Okay. Gosh. It's such a Nico thing to do. Like, not bring in a real gamer and just pose as them.
of 9-to-5 workers. There'll be 3 rounds in this game, and each round will consist of a different topic to discuss. Each player will get 3 minutes to debate one-on-one with an opponent of their choice, and each 9-to-5 worker has a red flag they can raise whenever they disagree with something that's been said, which will be a lot because they have no idea that we're trolling. At the end of the game, our opponents will vote on who they disagree with the most, and that person will be crowned the winner.
Alright. Even though they're going to be doing that, like rage baiting and stuff, I'm actually going to try and answer honestly, like trying to say if I was actually there in the debate. I have a lisp. Where did that lisp come from? But let's see.
Enjoy it.
My name's Mystery Sniper, professional Fortnite gamer, and I'll be sniping every single one of these debaters until they have no choice but to agree with me.
My name is James Games, professional CS trick shotter. My game plan for this is I want to actually win the debates because I don't think there's anything more enraging than losing a debate you know you're right in.
My name is Bradley.
I agree.
I've actually
Bradley,
got
that's
advantage
it.
over these guys because
I love Bradley. I love Bradley.
I believe everything I say. Gaming is harder than a 9-to-5. It's a fact, and I'm here to prove that.
I'll tell you what it is, right? People get so butthurt when you say streaming or like doing YouTube and stuff is like harder than like doing a 9-to-5 job. They get so butthurt. So butthurt. Like I got people in my family and stuff that get so butthurt when I say like the things I do is like mentally told like draining. And it's just like, what? Posting a video?
Gamers provide more to society than people who
Oh,
work
no.
9-to-5 jobs.
I don't believe that gamers could give more to society than regular 9-to-5 jobs.
Well, we entertain people, that's the difference. We provide people like an element of escape to do this professionally. A police officer, there's no way that they're going to be more integral to society than someone who has spent their whole life focusing on winning Fortnite
Look at this guy. This guy is so triggered. Oh no.
matches and
I think hey, she knows. She knows they're trolling.
really entertaining people.
You think gaming would be more entertaining than, say, for example, going to see, I don't know, Queen in concert?
Oh, without question, yeah.
You think it's more entertaining than Queen?
Of course, because there's a level of skill to gaming and going to see.
Well, hang on a second. No, that's kind of a stupid thing to ask that she said, because like it really depends your interests. At the end of the day, like some people love going to watch like, you know, soccer, football, apologies guys, or NBA, things like that. Some people don't like sports. Some people like gaming. You know, I know like Worlds for League of Legends stuff is huge, so that's kind of like a stupid statement that she said, but let's keep going.
Queen sing a song is going to be completely
Us.
different.
Joe Public are not going to be watching unless they
Well,
are
how many
into it
people?
themselves.
Oh, well, yeah,
Queen,
fair.
What's their biggest concert?
I don't know, they've gone around the world, haven't they? So
Yeah.
you can't really say
Well,
that.
I've performed my games in front of 1.3 million live viewers at once, which just shows how many people are really interested in the whole gaming world.
Okay.
I'm confused.
To be fair, gaming, you can't say gaming's not the biggest thing in the world. I would say gaming is probably one of the biggest things in the world. Not necessarily like streaming and like YouTube gaming in general, just gaming, because like it's true. You can literally live stream and there could be like 1 million people watching because it's free. You don't have to donate. You can just sit and watch and enjoy. Whereas like going to a concert, you think I got like $200 to spend on a ticket that's far all the way in the back? Like, nah, I'm good, bro.
Confused at why there's all these red flags as well, to be honest. I feel like there's a level of not willing to learn about what's coming through now. I've had so many kids tell me on the street that watching me play games has done more for them than their parents have. So I am raising kids
How are you raising kids?
because
my
they're
gosh.
watching me play the game.
That's not raising kids.
It is.
That's not.
Because
It's
they're
their
seeing
interest.
me
They're
and
just
then they're
interested
spending
in
all that
game.
amount of
Yeah, but
time.
who wants their kids spending all that time in front of a screen? You're
Do you know
sat
the
in your
physical
chair all
training
the
you
time.
have to do
Or
as
you're
a
using your
gamer?
hands a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The speed tests I have to do on my fingers every day. I think this debate, I've wiped the floor with you, honestly.
Oh my god. I think I beg to differ. Actually.
Thank you.
Alright, to be completely honest, if I was there though, like if I was actually speaking, I would say he actually had some valid points in where he was trolling, in terms of like, think about it in a way of like, when you're watching someone, in this instance, you guys are watching me, right? Or when I was younger, it was PewDiePie. I used to like love PewDiePie, right? And he made me feel so good. Like after school, when I was feeling so shitty, like if I was not in a good mood, down or something, like I would watch PewDiePie and it would make me feel good. Where I feel like, yeah, it actually does shape kids, because I felt good. I felt good watching him. I felt entertained and I felt happy, and he made me feel like I was there with him and I was his friend. And so yeah, I mean, gaming YouTubers, they got their fair share of importance.
If you do a 9-to-5 job, that should give you more pride as a young person.
As maybe the individual, but we're talking about society. For example, I think a functioning society is a happy society. When I do my grocery shop, I'm not happy. When I'm watching a gamer do incredible tricks, maybe a 180 trick shot, that brings joy. And joy is what causes a society to be happy. I cause joy. If you were to look at any other job, there's many jobs out there, police, medical, they're required for people to survive. But gaming gets people to live.
Actually enjoy themselves.
That right there. I know, I feel like there's a bit of truth in that, but even if he was like trolling, there's some truth in that, right? It gets them to live. It is so true. Guys, real talk here, deep talk. I can't tell you the amount of times I felt really like alone and just low in life, and being able to watch someone on YouTube, not gaming, I just mean in general, someone on YouTube gave me, so much, it just made me want to still live, if that makes sense. Because like when everything was so crap and everything was crashing down around you, it's like being able to tune in and watch someone and everything just gone. So there is a lot of truth in what he just said there.
Yeah.
Because what is a life if it's just survival? A life is to be enjoyed.
It could be a form of entertainment. It's not really a job.
What's your job, by the way, my friend?
I'm just a retired business person. I used to run the bookshop.
Business, I would argue, is very money motivated, where you're looking out for yourself and your family. I respect that a lot. Gaming is, I'm looking out for the generation, the future generation at least.
If I have a son in his room all day fiddling with, console or whatever, even though he gets paid for it because social media allows that to happen, I wouldn't recognize that to be a job. I would still ask him to go out there, get on his bike and find himself a job.
That's exactly what I'm talking about before though. They only look at that part of it. They look at the part of us like grabbing a controller, right? Sitting down and playing a game. They don't look at the parts that go into it, or the editing, or the hours on it. Like playing a game turns more into a chore now rather than it turning into fun. It's work now. It literally feels like a job now, being able to, like, I can't just sit back and play a game. It's like, let me sit back, record myself play a game, live stream myself play a game for the whole world to see type thing, and it turns into a job. So no, I don't agree with this guy there in that part.
I think following a passion, following a heart, especially one that touches the lives of billions, not even millions, it's billions
It's
now.
like sport. A footballer,
Yes.
a musician.
Yes.
People watch them. People get satisfaction
That's
from
a job.
looking at athletes doing the job, but you can see the graft in there. They train for this. And down the line, they motivate other people. The youngsters, I want to be like so-and-so. Then I'll start training. I'll start going to the gym.
Sorry. That's such an old mindset. Why is it that an athlete is considered a real job, or an actor considered a real job? They get paid millions of dollars, billions. Some, like, what's Ronaldo on? Isn't he on something like 200 million? I don't even know his contract, but why is that real? Because they train hard? Cool, that's great. But it's like, it's still, just because it's not that ironic, like wake up in the morning, let me go to work, do I have to work, I'm so sad, I'm so depressed, and drink my coffee. Like, just because I'm not doing that, it does not mean it's not a real job.
Outside, doing my homework. That is motivational. That reflects in what they become later in life. But as a gamer, I don't know what you do. What's your physical training?
of working, of motivation. The way that athletes train, we train in a completely different way. It's a mental game and physical.
It actually is.
Entirely physical, if we're being completely
Skills,
honest.
you do skills and all that stuff.
Do tricks.
And a lot of patience.
60 years ago, I would have agreed with you when there was maybe 3 games on the market, but the world always changes, and now gaming is leading the world, and it's leading it for the better.
Yeah. Even though they're like, it's supposed to be like trolling debate, there is actually a lot of truth in what he said there. There was a lot of truth there. Bradley, let's go.
Who would like to take me on? I want the guy in the green shirt.
Oh yeah, you will.
He wants to say something, this guy.
What value do you add to the wider world across all the demographics? You don't bring anything.
What do you bring?
I
Damn.
help people. What I do helps people.
What do you do?
I'm an engineering manager.
So you provide a service, you don't provide an entertainment.
I can do an entertainment in my spare time. That's easy.
What do you do in your spare time to provide entertainment then?
I'm an athletic coach.
Right.
Okay, that's
And
cool.
the person that said that it wasn't mental, it was only physical, was wrong. That's where you provide entertainment, and yours is just a lifestyle you've got.
He said that we provide nothing.
What have you delivered?
It's an idiot. No, but to go on what the guy in the green said, like who cares how someone makes money though? I don't agree with all this, like, sorry guys, I don't agree with all this OnlyFans stuff, like people selling their body, right? And that's because I believe in God, right? So it's like, don't sell yourself like that. But being a YouTuber, being a live streamer, Twitch streamer, all this stuff, that's not selling yourself. That's just being like, maybe I don't want to break my back. Why do I have to break my back to make money? Maybe I do want to sit down, be able to have the freedom to go to the gym, get fit. If I want to break my back, I'll do it in the gym. Getting fit and looking good, right? Rather than go to a job and do it. Hey, all respect for people that do trades. Without them, yeah, the world will go nowhere. 100%. But just because someone else isn't doing that, do not mock them. Don't mock their career path. That's the only thing I'm saying.
I've delivered entertainment, kids love it, they comment, they enjoy what we're doing.
And where they're going to go?
Maybe we earn quite good money out of gaming, who knows?
How many people earn good money out of it?
How
How
many?
many people do you leave
lot.
behind? It's like footballers. The top tier
No,
of
fair
those
enough.
footballers earn good money, but they leave mental health issues behind them in spades.
So how many people turn up for your athletics?
I look after disability athletes.
That's nice.
Lovely, that's good. Do they enjoy watching gaming as well?
No, I encourage them not to.
But why would you take that?
You can't do that. You can't do that because that's that bit of entertainment that brings so much joy in their life. Like I was saying before, nah, that's wrong. That's wrong with that guy. I respect what he's doing. I've worked with kids with disabilities and stuff, but no. When I see a kid passionate about something like gaming and everything, you work on that. Talk to them about it. That's their interest. How dare you? No offense, that really upsets me. How dare you tell someone that they can't watch? Look, that's dumb.
Away from someone that might want to go down the avenue to watch that.
Because
So
they've
you're
got
telling them to-
because they've got a God-given talent for what they do.
But they can still
They can
watch
still
gaming
do
on their
it.
own time.
We view it as being fairly unhealthy for them.
No.
I feel like you're quite selfish with this. That's
Yeah.
all. It seems a bit all about you. This,
I don't get paid to be an athletic coach. I help people.
but it's almost
That's
like
nice,
you're
but-
drilling it into their minds
Yeah.
what to
No, I don't
watch
drill
and what
anything
to
into
enjoy.
anyone's minds. I'm there to facilitate. In my daily life, I help industry. In my private life, I help kids, I help disability people find purpose.
So you don't think we work hard, though?
I don't dispute your work.
Do you class it as a job?
No.
What we do. No.
Not at all. Not at all.
Don't have to.
It's not even close.
That's fine.
I live in the real world. I live across a whole variety of different generations, and there is a very small demographic that you address. That's all you've got.
You didn't even ask me what game I play. I thought
It doesn't matter what game. This guy's not gonna care what game you play, Bradley.
that's quite rude for starters.
You didn't ask me what I coached either.
Yes, I did.
Well, he actually asked you what you do. So, what?
Event do I coach?
Athletics for disabled children.
There's 14 events. You didn't ask me what event I did either.
But you just said I didn't ask you
Bro.
what sport did you coach, and I just told you.
Nah, get this guy. Nah, people like that, bro. Need to. You could tell he's that type of guy. If I was his kid, you come home and you'd be like, where are you going, buddy? And you're like, oh, I was just gonna go play a game. You what? You what?
So you're lying.
Gosh.
You're actually lying.
There we go, you got him.
I haven't lied at all. You're not
But
interested
you
in
seem
what I
like
do.
you're stumbling on what you're on.
Yeah, he's stumbling on his words.
I would say if you're able to comment, the two of you at the back, on this debate, then we should be able to as well, because currently it looks like 3 against 1, and I don't think that's fair. I think if you're able to input, then we'd also like to input
Okay,
as well.
input.
We don't have
okay.
flags, but you guys could happily comment. He's wiping the floor in the
He's
debate.
actually not. You actually seem slightly aggressive with your...
Aggressive?
A little bit. I would say you are towards him a
I'm
little
not
bit,
being
yeah.
aggressive. I was just he lied and said that I didn't know his sport, what he coaches.
No, 100%. Sorry. Like, regardless, like I said, regardless of if they're trolling, Bradley brought up the truth. He actually asked him, "What do you do?" This guy did not care. Did not even ask. See, when like the older generation starts losing battles, they get so like they use that thing of like, "No, you're wrong." Shut up.
Wipe the floor with them. Who does he think he is?
Professional gamers have it harder than 9-to-5 workers. It's true, very true. Oh, debate you.
How hard is it for you sitting at home
It's
playing
very tough.
computers? Is it?
Yeah, excruciating. I work 6 to 5, but I work till 5 a.m.
Do you think that's quite healthy, sat in front of the TV?
Exactly.
I
But
don't
this
think
is
it's particularly
this is a
healthy.
sacrifice I'm willing to make
It's an
for the
idiot.
greater good, you know?
For society.
And even in my free time, obviously, you, my friend there in the green top, you mentioned that you're an engineer. In my free time, I'll literally do engineering in GTA and I'll help people with their cars.
Nah, why would you say GTA though? You should have just said in real life, see what they said. Nah,
and stuff.
Oh, within the game, so completely pointless then?
No, because it's an escape from the real world.
So you have it harder than perhaps a policeman or a paramedic working 9 to 5. Your day would be harder than them attending a road traffic accident.
Easily, because would they be able to do the stuff which I can do in a game? If I was a police officer and I saw a criminal on the street, I could say that's a criminal. Could they win a battle royale? Could they
I don't
win
think that would
No.
bring much to the table. I think a policeman catching a criminal would be far more useful than you playing Battle Royale. You wouldn't have anyone going into shops. You wouldn't have anyone going into restaurants. Society would close down.
There's-
Because
Why did I like? You know what bothers me? Why do people associate gamers with like people that are locked in their room like all day, every day? I play games. I hit the gym. I hit the gym. I don't look very big right now, but I hit the gym. I make sure the first thing I do is go to the gym before I start playing and before I start recording. Like, don't associate that just because someone plays a game that they're lazy and do nothing with their life. That's nah. And also, like, why does it matter whose job is harder? That's exactly what I said right at the start of the video. They're gonna get so butthurt because as soon as you say like this job's harder, excuse me, like, who cares? All right, of course a paramedic, like an ambulance or a police officer's job's going to be harder, but it's harder in a different way. It's not harder in every aspect, but it's harder in something different, yes.
There's Deliveroo and there's situations
wow,
like that.
that's great.
It's not,
Let's all just sit in our house, have Deliveroo, play on our little games, and let's not interact with real people.
Do you
and
know
I
the
meet them face to
responsibility it takes to win a battle royale game
my
for your
gosh.
squad? Do you know the responsibility and the
Your
pressure
squad.
that comes with that? Yeah.
Okay,
Do you
your
know
squad.
the responsibility which it takes to win that?
Do you lose sleep at night over that?
Of course, I
I
don't
have.
sleep because of the level of responsibility. When I'm
Hey, real talk, guys. I've lost sleep. Like, we should have won one once, and I'm just like, in my head, I'm just like analyzing the game. I'm like, that's what we did wrong. All right, good night.
Then you find that rewarding and you feel like that's bringing something to society.
well, I know that people's lives are depending on that. Yeah.
It feels aggressive to be mocking. There's a lot of mocking, I just feel like.
You say it's your job. Are you on a salary or a wage or something?
Yeah.
Or do you win a competition? Because it sounds like it's competitions
No, well,
that you do,
this,
not...
this is
That's a valid question. Respect to her. I mean, a bit aggressive, but good question.
the thing as well.
A
So
job.
brands will also sponsor me. So I'm sponsored by Red Bull.
What's
So-
your salary? What do you get paid from Red Bull?
It's a bit personal.
Well, don't really want to disclose that, but it's between 200 and 500,000 a year.
Because it's undeserving.
How's that
because
undeserving? I
the
work
police
so hard.
and people like that, they don't.
But then why ask? First, you're mocking in the way. I know he doesn't actually doesn't make. But some people, yeah, they make that much, YouTubers and stuff. But why ask? Why ask like how much you get paid? But you don't deserve that. It's like me going up to you. What do you do for your work? Oh, you're a teacher. How much do you get paid? 100,000 a year. I don't think you deserve 100,000 a year. It's not like you teach kids for an hour a day at school. I don't know why you get 100,000 a day. I mean, then you got the next bunch of kids. It's not like you're shaping them for their whole life.
Get paid enough for what they do and what they bring to society.
I wish I could drop everything now and be a policeman, but there's
That was
millions of
just an
people
example,
responsible.
but I just think it brings more to society than you're doing. You just have a little niche market.
Bradley here, he's literally been in jail, and he'll tell you that it's been harder for him to be a professional FIFA player or EA player than it is to have gone to jail. And
Yeah,
that's
because
Because anyone
you
can
get
go to
everything in
jail if you commit a crime.
I was lucky enough to be able to play gaming in jail.
and that's what got him back on the right path in life.
Great taxpayers' money, brilliant. So we're paying for you to be in jail.
How old were you when you started gaming?
Well, I started gaming at 7 years old, and it's been my job since 11.
So then my argument would be you'd never lived when you started. You cannot tell me that you can compare 9 to 5 with what you do now because you've never experienced both.
Well, I've experienced both. And what I got to tell you guys is I was depressed. Depressed. This is why I'm doing YouTube. I was so depressed. I'll tell you the funny thing. I was depressed because I felt so judged. I felt so attacked. I felt so just spoke like people talking behind my back and stuff. Hey, I'm different. Cool. That's fine. You know, the world says it's good to be different. It's good. Not at work, it's not. Maybe I don't want to walk into work and fake a personality. Maybe I don't want to go in there and fake that I'm your friend. If I don't like you, I don't like you. Simple as that. Hey, I love everyone unless they give me a reason to not like them. But working a 9-to-5 job was so judging. Like everyone judges you, managers. If you don't go on a smoke, like go have a smoke with them, they don't like you. If you don't suck up their ass, they don't like you. Like, I'm not gonna fake just to be your friend and get more shifts and all this type of stuff. But hey, I got work anxiety due to incidents that happened at my old like workplaces and stuff. And being able to do YouTube, it's so much harder in terms of gotta record a video. Oh, and then my girlfriend wants to go out, but I have to make sure my video is ready and uploaded by this time. But I have to still go to the gym, still got to train for basketball, still got to go basketball on Sunday. So all this stuff, I'm still living my life while I'm trying to make videos for you guys. So I feel like that's more taxing, more harder than just waking up and going to a job and just doing your job when you're there. It's so much harder, but people don't look at it like that, right? Not only that, it's like as much as it's harder, I feel more rewarded. Hey, I'm not getting paid yet on YouTube, right? I still gotta hit that 4,000 watch hours. So if you guys are enjoying, please watch the whole video and go check out my other videos. But also, yeah, like I'm not getting paid yet, but it still feels so much more rewarding doing this than any job I've ever worked in my past. So yeah, let's continue.
Hard because it is your choice and you can do it from the luxury of your home. You can have a break whenever you want. So that is your lifestyle and it is your choice.
You've said that I haven't experienced doing a 9-to-5, but I have, because within GTA you're living in the real world.
He's gonna kill him.
World.
So a virtual
Still
world.
game world.
Exactly, a game world.
Game world.
I myself have done
What a
engineering
luxury.
in this world.
What a luxury that you can do your hobby.
It's not a hobby. Do you know how many hours I have to put in and
But
grind?
that's awful.
You don't
to
know
have-
the same level of grinding I have to do. I have to grind hours and hours. They call me mystery sniper. I have to get my sniper shots perfect, and if I don't, then there's problems.
Problems for who?
For you.
For the viewers as well, they'll
No,
get
no, no,
upset.
no.
They'll start crying because this is an
No, no,
emotional
no,
connection
no.
which they have.
In the nicest way, I feel sad for you that this is all that's going on in your
Yeah.
life.
So I've won the debate because you're
No,
sad.
you haven't.
I know I'm sad for you that this is all you. This is all you know.
The fact is, though, you can be sad all you want, and money is not everything in the world. But right now they're talking about the working the job, and their issue is like they don't make like all the money. I mean, Nico alone makes way more than probably all of them combined, right? I'm gonna put it out there. And again, I'm not making fun of them. That's not an issue at all. But if you're coming here and insulting people, truth is, he's making more money than you guys. Full stop.
I think I won it.
He needs to stop saying that because he's
10 of them at the end of the day,
triggering
That's
him.
why they've got so many.
Before anything else, could I just start something off the last conversation? I believe it was you who said that we've never experienced the real world. I just want to say, before I was a gamer, when I was 15, 16, I worked in a restaurant. I was practicing gaming at night. Obviously, I wasn't good enough then because it requires a lot of training. Restaurant, I didn't need any training for. It was the easiest job I've done in my life, and it was the most unfulfilling feeling I've ever had.
Yeah, regardless if like he's just making it up, it was so unfulfilling. It was so unfulfilling working a 9-to-5, like just working jobs, part-time, casual. It was so unfulfilling.
And it's the most fulfilled I've also ever been in life.
Thank you. Can I say, I think all of you kind of agree that gaming is in entertainment industry, right? And do you really think entertainment industry is more important than, for example, healthcare, teaching, education, policeman, those kind of industry, like backbone industry?
If she's talking strictly based on in importance, what's more important, what type of job is more important, like, again, you can't really do that. Every job has a certain importance. Police, ambulance, doctors, surgeons, all these things, they all have an importance. It's like saying a surgeon is more important than a dentist. Well, hang on. You can't really say that, right? Because a dentist is important. Because when you have a problem with your teeth, you have to go to the dentist, right? You can't go to a surgeon for your teeth. Okay, surgeon's saving people's lives. 100%. Without a dentist, what happens? You can get a tooth infection. What happens after you get a tooth infection if there's no dentist? You could actually die from that. So, like, people aren't seeing that. And it's the same thing with gamers. I personally... Gamers and YouTubers. I'm going to say just live streamers, YouTube. When I say... Yeah, I'm going to just say YouTubers in general. Their importance is keeping people alive. I'm sorry to say. It's the truth. Like I said, I was really depressed when I was a bit younger and stuff. And if it wasn't for YouTubers, I don't know. I don't really know. Right? I don't know. But if it wasn't for YouTubers, people like Smosh, PewDiePie, all those people, they thank yous. Because yous actually helped me growing up. So yeah.
Talking about that right now, we're talking about skill level. So whatever opinions you feel about the entertainment industry are quite frankly irrelevant because we're talking about what's harder.
Okay, let's compare the skills between a gamer and a surgeon. In the operation room. Do you think they need less training than you?
There's surgeon simulators online.
There is surgeon simulators.
In gaming.
Which I've done, and I'll admit that's not my forte game, but what I will say is the entire world has built up these universities and structures to give surgeons the answer. It's a blueprint that you follow. Gaming, there is no university for gaming.
The human body is being more complex.
It's not. The human body is one body.
Needs to learn new and new stuff. They need to get retrained every year.
The human body is...
He's got a point, like, in what he's saying. Like, I actually understand what he's saying. I mean, I still think a surgeon is very important. 100%. But it's true. A body's one body. Once you learn the human body, you know everything. There's going to be a few complications, a few things that are different and stuff like that, yes. But he's right in the aspect of, like, the blueprint's there. Once you have the blueprint, once you have the knowledge, you know how to do surgery on someone, everything else, it's always going to be scary because you are working on a body, you're cutting someone, all this stuff, but like, it's there.
It's not complex, first of all. You look at the human body now compared to 60 years ago, it's the same. Games change year by year, quicker than that. I was playing Counter-Strike Global Offensive. That game doesn't work anymore. You have to do CS.
Yes.
You have to keep with the times. The body, you don't have to keep with the times of the body. The bone's here or the bone's there.
Unknowns in the body. That's why they still couldn't cure cancer, right? But for the problems...
That's not true. They have a cure for cancer. Whoops. They're going to come kill me now. They're going to block my video. They have a cure for cancer. Shh. They can't tell anyone.
A government conspiracy for enough time.
Oh, he literally said, all right.
He hasn't done surgeon simulators like I have, and I'll tell you for free that it is complex. That's maybe the only point which you were slightly wavered on. But I could do it tomorrow.
If you got injured.
He's an idiot. Oh no.
I got injured.
Yes. Do you choose your gamer fellow or a proper surgeon to heal you?
If I gave him a week, I know he could do what surgeon does.
A week?
I could easily do it, yeah, it's easy.
Okay.
I get up so early for gaming, and I don't have off seasons. You guys have holiday, I presume. If I take holiday, I lose my job. And
because you're having fun all the way through.
Just because
it's not fun all the way through. You have fun when you're like, you know, it's not fun all the way through. There's
because the job's fulfilling doesn't take away that it's hard.
I think I'll go for a bit more with Mr. Green. You're engineering 9 to 5, so when you finish work, do you look forward to going back in the morning at 9 o'clock?
I do. I follow a line where you should never do anything you dislike. You should try and do something you like.
What? What? You just told people not to do... So if you like doing YouTube and you like gaming, but what, that doesn't count? I agree 100%. I think in life, do things that you like. Do things that also put you a bit out of your comfort zone. You got to do that stuff. But what?
As long as it's helpful to the wider world.
Oh, okay. There we go. I should have kept going because of course this guy has something to say.
Surgeons, doctors, that's really important.
But these people do an amazing job for society. We're not arguing against that. But what we
I've got
bring...
a feeling your friends did actually, but yeah.
Ours is just harder. That's what
harder.
we're saying.
It's longer hours. It's more stressful. Psychologically, mentally, it's very hard. I'm quite lucky I play a sports game. So a football game, 80% of the people in this country love football. So EAFC for kids, you're learning talents on there, you're learning skills.
Can you play that sport in real life though? Have you got the skill in real life?
Give me a ball and I'll flick it out for you.
Nah.
But why is it matter if you can't? Like, who cares if you can or not?
You don't look like a footballer.
Hey.
I'm 42 now. go back when I was 18, 19.
That's aggressive. That's a bit rude.
I'm a crazy footballer.
What happened to your football career?
I found going out, and I was events managing of a nightclub, working throughout the hours and earning more money doing that. They earn a lot better money now. But back then, you earned more money by working in a nightclub. But nightclub world now is finished.
I see gaming as an addiction.
Very addictive.
If I'm being honest.
But a good addiction, right?
No, there's no such thing as good
addiction. Time on it is because you're addicted to it.
These 16-year-olds that are watching gaming, loving watching gamers as an addiction, would you rather they was going out smoking or watching gaming?
I'd rather...
That right there, Bradley. Thank you, Bradley. That's the truth, man. Sorry to say, I would prefer my kid 1,000,000 times over that I come home and I walk into his bedroom or her bedroom and they're there. They're there playing a game. They're there talking to their friends. They're there socializing. I would 100,000,000% tell my kids to make sure you go to your friend's house, socialize with your friends, hang out with your friends, and do everything. Do a sport. They have to do a sport. My kids will always have to do a sport or an instrument, something like that. But damn, it's so true. I would so prefer my kid to be at home playing a game than, oh, where's my kid? Oh, he's out there doing drugs and he's out there smoking and drinking. Sorry. No, I would prefer my kids being at home and I know they're safe in my house, especially in this crazy world we live in now. 100%.
They found out what actually their passion really was and added something to society.
For your health, I think it's gaming. Surely it's the best here.
It's not.
Gaming is the future. We completely agree.
You might think gaming is the future, but I am so praying that it is not. What you guys do, you professional gamers, is you drip feed them so that they're hooked. You finish one level, there's a reward, you play another level.
But there's so much different games now. I'm not going to be too aggressive with her because I feel like she doesn't understand the different games, and probably a majority of them don't. There's so much different things now. Like, gaming's not what it used to be, right? I think there was a difference when it was like single player games and stuff, but it's a social aspect of gaming now as well. It's not just sitting in your room locked up and not socializing with anyone.
And you play another level, and you play another level. And before they know it, time's gone. It's spent.
Maybe if you tuned into my streams, maybe you would then suddenly have a different perspective.
If you get shots on the screen in your game...
See, that's how I know you haven't been watching my streams. I don't get shot on the screen.
So you don't get shot because that's great, whatever. But just for example, if they shoot you, you're not really getting shot, are you? Your character on the screen
I don't get shot, so I wouldn't know. I would see it the same. Cristiano Ronaldo, someone who's respected worldwide for being one of the best footballers.
Why is it when it comes to athletes though, they're so oh my gosh, they're so whipped over an athlete? Sorry to say, actors and athletes, hey, guess what? They're fake. Oops, I said it. You really think LeBron James ain't on performance enhancing drugs? You really think all these athletes that are in their 40s, I'm talking about young athletes too, right? I'm not just talking about the older ones, but you think they're not on performance enhancing drugs? Sorry, they are. My job would be so easy if I could just take some drugs and all of a sudden I'm super strong and I can... Mate, look at NBA players. Look at Ja Morant. He was 6 foot before he entered the league at 18 and shot up 6'3". Hey, reality check, you don't shoot up that much when you're 18. You don't grow that much. You don't. Giannis was 6'9", I think, when he joined the league. Or 6'10". Now he's 7 foot. What? And I love these players. These are my favorite players. Giannis, Ja, Anthony Edwards, all these people, Westbrook. But reality is, they are pumping them with drugs. So don't look at an athlete and say everything they earn. Hey, they still have to train. They still have to train very hard. But it's so much easier to train when you're taking things that are making you able to train and have full energy and all this stuff. Also, the millions and millions and millions of dollars that you make that you can put on yourself, buy yourself a crypto chamber or whatever they call it, to ice yourself
I'm far more skilled in my field than Cristiano Ronaldo would be in his.
It's a matter of opinion.
If I were to take a free kick right now, chances are I get it in. But if Ronaldo were to try and win a battle royale, he wouldn't do it. If I were to take a penalty in a penalty shootout at Wembley Stadium, in a sold-out Wembley Stadium, I guarantee you I'd score it.
He should show them the clip and say he's a professional soccer player.
I guarantee you'll be over the bar. The goalkeeper wouldn't even have to make a save because you will not hit the target. We're not talking about your finger, your thumb. I know your generation, you're the thumb generation.
So this was me, and this was probably the easiest moment of my whole
Yes, he's showing them. Oh my gosh.
career, I have to say. And this is just me being honest. In response to what you've said that I wouldn't be able to score at Wembley, this is me at Wembley Stadium taking a penalty.
Who's in goal?
Point proven, thank you very much.
Point proving
Thank
nothing.
you.
Give me his name.
Dean Henderson.
For all you know, that could be AI generated because you knew you were coming
now
here.
we're on conspiracy theories.
No, it's not conspiracy.
But this is the thing.
I'm just telling you.
All those people were in the seats in Wembley Stadium because they believe that gaming is the future as well. In this, we did footballers v Fortnite, where the footballers played us at Fortnite, and we played the footballers at football. We won Fortnite, and we won on penalties in the football.
Good luck.
That's just nice.
I think I proved my point there with the penalty.
It's an idiot.
Right now, you rely on the streams and everything for your income. So let's say...
Not just.
Okay, but you need the internet, correct?
Yeah, which is also the future. The internet is the future.
Okay, cool. So let's say the internet crashes.
Fair point. I'm gonna hear her out. Fair point.
No internet. How are you making an income still? Because there was a day where they cancelled TikTok, and it's very possible in the future, let's be honest now.
And what I will say to add on top of that, if that's the case, no internet, what's gonna happen with your groceries? What's gonna happen with your doctor bills? Guess what? Sorry, you need internet for the beep, beep. You know the tap machines? You know the beep, the FPOS machines? Beep. You need internet. Guess what? They're trying to get rid of what? What? They're trying to get rid of cash, right? Cashless society. What happens when there's a cashless society and we have no internet? Can't buy anything. Sorry to say, but it counterproducts like everything you just said on that. It also matters for you too, because that means you can't get paid too because they can't transfer money into your account. Let's keep on.
Working on a new thing right now, which connects internet via satellite. So that's that crisis solved.
I wouldn't say so.
I would talk about gaming being the future. Do you know what that sound is?
No, tell me.
2 billion
Clash
active
Royale?
players know what that is. That is Clash Royale.
That's why we don't know.
That's why we don't know.
It's not our thing.
Gaming's more than just entertainment.
Idiot.
That is how I connect with my sister. Nowadays, we haven't got on, as long as I can remember, we connect over Clash Royale now. And that's not even what I play professionally.
And that's really sad. You have to stay indoors to stream to make an income. Tells me that you don't spend time with your family. You don't communicate like we are right now. And the fact that you have to rely on your phone to then show me something.
She's being very aggressive right now. She needs to just dial it back a little bit. You don't even know anything. Maybe his sister lives overseas and that's the only way they can socialize.
It shows the addiction of how you have to be relying on it.
It
Like,
shows
why can't
passion, not addiction. But
Okay.
they're two very
I'm all
completely
for a
different things.
passion. I'm definitely all for a passion.
And this
but
passion is the future.
It's definitely not the future.
Absolutely. Since mankind has started, there have been people who lack social skills. That is a fact.
You're relying on like an app or a game to make friends. I'm actually really sorry to hear that because that should never.
But how about everyone that has like disabilities? What about the people that have autism or the people that actually have depression or anxiety and things like that? That it actually, I think this is the part people are missing. It kills you inside to do something that makes you so uncomfortable. So as much as I still encourage it, yes, you go out, 100,000,000%, you need to go out, still be with real people. Sometimes when people have autism and all these things, hey, hang on a second, it is a lot easier to jump on a game, make friends. They're still making friends. But then also go see those friends outside. But it's a lot easier for someone to make friends online than it is in the real world. Not everyone is the same. You can't chuck all the people in one category. You can't do that. Not everyone is equal. You might be someone that can go out there and just dance in the middle of the street. Not everyone can do that.
Be the case.
If you were to hang with friends, how would you do that?
Communicate with them and arrange to meet up and physically meet up. Maybe grab a coffee. Maybe get some fresh air and walk.
Okay, I can deliver a coffee to myself while I communicate with them in Arena 4.
Absolutely ridiculous.
No, it's not
It
that.
is,
It's
it
saving
is.
time because I don't have to waste my
Yeah.
time going to a place.
Again, why are they associating gamers are like full dungeon nerds that just sit in their thing and like, gosh, man.
Do you guys use your phones?
I don't rely on it, but I have a phone.
Right. Well, when the phone was first invented, people shunned that. It's idiotic. Why would
Whoa.
anyone ever use that? This is what you're doing now. You are denying this because it's different. Maybe it makes you scared or uncomfortable or you don't like it. But that changed the world and this is the next step.
In my
And I just want to also add, like, I call cap on that. I'm sure she's on her phone 24/7.
I change your world.
It will change the world. That's what they said about the telephone.
I use my phone for my life, but my life is not my phone. My life is a lot of other things.
If you lost your phone, I don't think you lost 12 hours.
Sorry, that's the truth. And that goes for like, I would say 98% of the population. If people lost their phone, hey, my phone's sitting here. It's right there. But like, if I lost my phone, of course you're going to be stressing. What if someone's trying to contact you? What if your mum needs you, your dad, or your sister, or nephews, cousins, like girlfriend, partners? Like, you need your phone for everything. Don't be like, what are you saying? That's not true at all. I don't need my phone. Yeah, go talk some shit. Why do they do that? They're so snobby. Like, why are you talking smack?
What do you do, Paul, quickly, so we get a brief insight?
I'm in IT.
Right.
That's cool.
So it's similar to gaming.
No.
I've got an 11-year-old son. You all got kids, grandchildren. Would you rather your son, grandchildren be out on the street, hanging around local town centre, or in your view of them at home, playing the game, enjoying the gaming world?
To answer that, a bit of both. A bit of both. I mean, I don't know what the town centre is. I'm from Australia. But like, a bit of both. I would still love my kids going out watching movies. When I used to go out with my friends, we never went out to do stupid things. And this is the truth. Turned 18, 19. Yeah, I went clubbing a little bit. Hated it with a passion. We went out, but we went out to the shopping centre. We played laser tag, some paintballing, go-karting, watching movies, going out getting dinner, coffees, walks around lakes and stuff. That's all we did. We didn't go out and do stupid stuff. But the way the generation is now, what's everyone doing? All my cousins, man. All my little cousins are all vaping. What are you doing? Then they have the audacity to say, oh, you did that when you were younger. I did that when I was 18. I had a vape. It had no nicotine in it. Damn, I do not encourage that for anybody. Yeah, I tried cigarettes when I was 18. I didn't do that stuff. People are doing stuff at 14, man. Like, kids are like doing the deed at like 12. It's got ridiculous. 100% I would prefer my kids playing games.
In the
only because the way the world is shaping right now.
Safety of their own home.
Well, that's simple. Rather than be out in the town centre.
Really?
Yeah, any day of the week. So how does that make the game the future? Why would that be wrong?
Because the future of gaming is safer for these kids playing games after their sporting world, whatever they do.
No,
would you want your kids out till 10, 11 o'clock
at
night?
That's an element. That's not the future.
The future will be living inside of the games.
That's really sad.
And I think that's a very valid point. People are living inside. They're too involved in it. And they come up with stupid little comments like the phone when it was invented, nobody wanted it. Sorry, fella, I was there. I was there when it was invented.
I didn't know you were born in 1876 when the phone was invented.
1876, the phone? He was talking about a mobile phone.
No, I was never talking about a mobile phone. I was talking about the telephone.
Oh, and who was that invented by?
Bell? Something Bell?
Alexander Bell, yeah, there we go. You say you're...
Why is this guy such a prick? Damn, bro. My gosh, what a smart ass.
Career is more important, it's harder and everything else. So is your job's more important than mine then, is it?
For the generation of people aspiring to
So let me just put it
again.
this way, if I wasn't here, you wouldn't exist. I am the IT. You wouldn't have a system to work on.
You wouldn't give up IT to become a gamer?
No.
If Red Bull was to come to you and say, we're going to give you £200,000 for the year, would you give up your job?
No. I mean,
I call cap.
Let's be honest, everybody would like to take a little bit of pot of money, but
So
no,
you'd
it's
go
not
with
relevant
your-
to me.
you'd go with your- so you'd
I've
choose
spent my
your
life
passion.
doing what I wanted to do. You're spending
Yeah,
your
but that's
life
different.
doing what you want to do. You make
Simple. That's it. End of conversation. You spend your life doing what you want to do. I spend my life doing what I want to do. No debate there. That was the only thing about like, cool, fair enough.
Can we have a show of hands? If you were to be offered now £500,000 for the year to give up your job to become a gamer, who would actually do it? Put your hands
That's
up.
on the lower end of wages as well.
I'd get up miserable every day doing that.
There are some people that choose to go on Big Brother. There are some people that choose to be gamers, and there are some people that choose to be doctors,
And that's
underpaid
it.
and
And
undervalued
there.
as teachers.
That's it.
Respect that.
I do respect.
They do. You guys are always the ones with the issue.
No, you don't respect it because you categorically believe that people can be bought and that your career is more important, even though it's not a career, by the way, is more
There you
important.
go. There you go with the little nasty comments. You're out here saying just respect that, but then you're saying like, but I don't agree. Your thing's a real career. Like, bro, shut up.
And then some people doing fundamental work, okay? And you make such deluded comments such as surgery. Yeah, I totally do buy into the fact that you could learn to be a surgeon, and you think you could do kidney transplant tomorrow. But when that patient bleeds to death and has a heart attack, and you didn't learn that bit, you're not plugged into the matrix, mate. It don't just suddenly get a download, 30 seconds, oh, I can save his life.
Just so you know, with the surgeries, I'll literally put on my VR headset and I will do the surgery myself.
Same as you scored that penalty. You can do everything.
I can.
Yeah, you're Mr. Superman.
That's what gaming does.
Yeah, I believe you.
And that is why gaming's the future.
Oh man, that guy annoyed me though. He was the most annoying. Actually, and that lady before, the one that's like, I don't need my phone.
The final round over, it's time for our 9 to 5 workers to vote on who they disagreed with the most.
Nico. They're all gonna vote Nico.
Sniper.
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 She's gonna say the other kid.
Sniper.
Oh, okay. I
Sniper.
thought she was gonna say James.
Sniper.
The same.
Just so you guys know, I think you guys did absolutely exceptional with your debating. We were doing a game show where we were trying to be the worst debater, so we don't actually believe our opinions. Well, thank you very much. Thank you guys.
So, did you get a vote, James?
Why are you putting on me?
No, sorry.
You came across very pleasant.
Apparently I'm quite convincing. Well, I agree with that guy.
As much as they were trolling, right? There was a lot of truth into that. I'm just gonna end it with saying, like, gaming, live streaming, YouTubers, all these people, don't disregard them and say they're not important. They're just as important. I'm not saying they're more important, but they are just as important as someone that is an actor, an athlete. To me, okay, don't put us on the same category as like a surgeon, right? They're saving lives. I get that. They are saving people's lives. But put them on the same thing as like an athlete and stuff, because at the end of the day, you watch an athlete because you want to feel better. You watch an athlete who's like, oh, I want to play basketball now. Like, and it should be the same thing when you watch someone on YouTube. I hope that you guys watch me and get that same feeling that I used to get when I was younger watching YouTubers I used to love and respect, because they gave me so much entertainment, so much joy, and I hope that's what you guys get from watching me. So that's why I'm doing it, right? Because I want to be something that kids can come home to and be like, oh, wow, like I want to watch Jordan because I had a crappy day at school. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I want. Yeah, with all that done, that's the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, go check out some of my other videos. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.